We're smoking. They got into the next round pack. We are smoking. We fried the fish pack on the coast. We are smoking set piece again, ole pack. Bosh, hold that, Portsmouth. You can get in the bin. Very nearly got my prediction right as well. I said 4-0 Arsenal. Ended up being 4-1. We effed around and found out real quick inside 3 minutes. Cheers for that. But anyway, we did get the job done. That was the most important thing, I'll be honest, because this manager has barely won an FA Cup tie since we won the FA Cup, which by May will be 7 FA Cups ago. I think he's only won 2 FA Cup games. Kind of crazy. It may be 3. Pretty sure it's only Oxford and Crystal Palace. Oh, well, but he's now won 3. Either way. Anyways, smash the like button. Press the hype button. It helps. So hit the hypes. Smash the hypes. I'm going to be doing the watch along for the Barca game. Northside's going to join me as well. I actually thought it kicked off in 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Spanish time. So I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I can because it kicks off at 8 p.m. So yeah, 7 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. Spanish. So I'll be doing that. North's going to join me for that. I'm doing an emergency meeting straight after Kenny's fan cam. Just me and Kenny today. Matty's busy, and Jez was at the game. Didn't bump into any top gooners. There we go. Maybe they all sat on the internet. Anyway, big up to everyone who did watch along. I turned up half an hour late for the game pack. However, I've seen the first half an hour, hence why I'm late for this fan cam. But yeah, listen, Martinelli hat trick. Corner. Bosh, goal, hold that. He could have had 5 today as well. Yeah, and how he's missed them 2 chances is unbelievable to me. I genuinely have no idea how he's missed them. Yeah, we should have won that game probably 7 or 8. Yeah, they had a go. Fair play to them. They had a go. That was the Portsmouth team with 10 first-team players out, by the way, due to injury. And they had a go. And until they lost their winger, they were fully in the game. Obviously, Norgard effing around and finding out. Norgard then goes up the other end a couple of minutes later. Yeah, but their pressing, yeah, it was crazy in that first 25. Well, in fact, the whole first half, they were pressing us. Second half, physicality kicks in. And obviously, we're fitter than them. Pause. That's haram. But ultimately, we're supposed to beat Portsmouth. And we did beat Portsmouth. Now, this is a cup I want to win. I've seen us win it 9 times. Yes, 9 times. I'm an old man. The old man pack. Let's start with the positives. Positives today. Martinelli hat-trick. Madueke, I thought, played well. Again, apart from missing the penalty. But yeah, apart from missing that penalty, I thought he was pretty good. He needs to polish up on his final ball, though. Yeah, and it's funny, with the penalties, I said this in the Palace game when we went to penalties against Palace in the League Cup the other week. Why did the goalkeepers look at the players' feet? Look into the eyes. The eyes don't lie, Chico. Yeah, they don't lie. Look into the eyes. When he was stepping up to take that penalty, I said he's going to the goalkeeper's left. As we're looking at it, he's going right. Yeah? Where did he go? Goalkeeper's left. As we're looking at the screen, he went to the right. Pretty obvious, isn't it? Because I see the eyes. I see the eyes. Yeah, why don't the goalkeeper start looking at the eyes? Yeah, why don't he get that on target? How do you miss the goal completely? You're 100 odd grand a week, mate. I mean, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Even my nan could have hit the target with that. Yeah, and she's been dead for years. Mad. But anyway, listen, it didn't matter in the end. But I thought his performance overall was actually pretty good. I thought Gabby played well. Not that he should have been starting the game anyway. Hopefully he's come through that without any injury scare, because he played for about 70 minutes, 78 minutes or something. So hopefully he's come through that unscathed. Thank God Declan got a rest. Thank God Declan got a rest. I've been calling out for Declan to sit this one out for weeks since the draw was made. Do not want him playing this game. Don't want him playing against Inter. We've already qualified. Don't want him playing against Kairat. There's 3 games this month. Out of the 7 remaining, that he don't need to play. Yeah, rest him up. We're going to need to wrap him up in cotton wool. And we're going to need him for the running. Obviously, after we see Man City slap 10 open play goals yesterday, their confidence is going to be through the roof. So we're seeing it. September Semenyo is back in January and he's scoring on his debut, getting man of the match. So glad Martinelli went out there today and said, yeah, hold that Semenyo, hold that. Hat trick. Up front, Jesus. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get rid. Get rid. Not good enough. He ain't good enough for this club. I'm sorry, he ain't. Takes way too many touches. Yeah, not good enough. Skelly. Sorry, mate. Bye-bye. Yeah, you had a good half season last season, or most of the season last season. Yeah, this season, horrendous. Nailed on yellow card pretty much every game. Yeah, and he was poor again today. Very, very poor again today. Norgard, I thought, done all right, apart from the first initial cock up. But after that, I thought he done all right. And Ben White as well. Ben White was getting up and down the wing, made a great block when it was 2-1. Yeah, because at that point, they were still they were throwing everything at us at that point. And that's probably why their energy levels dropped in the second half, because I think they thought if they press us high in the first half and they can nick the goal, yeah, then we obviously got one back. Then we got another one. Yeah, they probably thought, right, if we can get this to a draw, we can then park the bus second half. Obviously, they were losing at half time, and it all went south for them from there. But midfield today, Eze, what has happened to this guy? Not good enough, mate. Same with Ethan, not good enough. Yeah, there were some poor performances out there today, but listen, we're playing a team that are 21st in the championship for a reason. So you can afford to have half of your team off the pace today, because ultimately we're better than them by a mile, better than them. Yeah, so it's what it is. We need to fix up though. We definitely need to fix up. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, I'm just happy we're in the next round, because I'm sick to death of this manager constantly throwing this cup in the bin after it's the cup that he won within 6 months. Proof again, it doesn't take time, by the way. But it's what it is. We're through. That's all that matters, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who we get in the draw. Mikel Merino quietly went through the game. That's what I'll say. Again, he takes too many touches on the ball, but he put a nice ball through. I think it was for Jesus. Was it Jesus? I think it was No, it was Madwakey. Was it Madwakey? No, it was Jesus. It was Jesus. And he crossed it first time. Boom. Yeah, Martinelli scores. So listen, the subs, I don't know why Yurin Timber came on the pitch. That's mad to me. I mean, what's that all about? Yeah, Kepa, I thought, done all right. Didn't really have a great deal to do, really. Like, let's just be real with it. He didn't have a lot to do. Yeah, there was nothing really going on. Most of the shots were straight at him. It weren't like it was panic stations. His distribution was decent as well. So no real issue with him. Salmon, when he came on, again, didn't have nothing to do, really. So, yeah, all in all, who else have I forgot? Oh, yes, their captain. Not good enough for this football club. I'm sorry. I keep saying it. I don't know what he does, mate. Don't know what he does. Yeah, and same with 29 up front. Same with him up front. Oh, he links play. He holds the ball up. Well, he didn't today. Yeah, our captain, by the way, the amount of times he does that stupid little reverse pass that way, when he could have just passed it left and bang, Madwakey probably would have hit the target. Instead, he's trying to pass it that way as going towards the corner flag. The only thing the player can do if the ball's going that way in the penalty box towards the corner flag is spin around and pass it backwards. No IQ, mate. Pass it to the left. Madwakey could let it roll across his body and slap it. So it is what it is. Yeah, I thought it was poor at times. You know, we were pissing around. Yeah, thank God we got our superpowers, our corners, because otherwise we could have made that a lot harder than it actually was. So listen, big up to Portsmouth. They had to go. Ultimately, you're not good enough. Big up for the rest of the season. Whether you stay up or not remains to be seen. But ultimately, we have bigger fish to fry. And on that bombshell, Kenny Ken's fan cam's coming out next. Emergency meeting. And then I'll be on to the El Clasico with Northside. So make sure you come and check that out as well on Lee Reacts. Hype and like the video. And yeah, Man United are effing around and finding out against Brighton, by the way. They're 1-0 down, 50th minute. So yeah, new manager bounce is not going well, lads. Unlucky. Adios. Goodbye.